at the end of the day, you know, we are real people. So y'all gotta understand, like, the expectations of being perfect is never gonna happen with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, actually, I want to say something too. People think that, like, it's not even, it's like just a thought that kind of came into my head. Like how people would say, Natalie's not really in love with her. She's doing it for clout. Like, you could tell just by her emotions and stuff like that. Like, she's not in love with Easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the expectation was just for me to go chase after Natalie and, you know, just understand she's not really gay. You know what I'm saying? But in all reality, she's so in love with me. And, like, you know, I just wanted to say that to all the haters. But back to the expectation thing.
I wanted to talk about something that has been, like, heavy on my mind, and it's judgment. Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about judgment, about people being judgmental. What is judgment? Okay, let's start there. What's judgment? To me, the word judgment is basically when somebody observes somebody else, you know, we're all guilty of it, and judges them based off of what they see. And judgment really can't exist without ego, if that makes sense. You cannot judge a person because think about it. Judgment, the word judgment has a negative connotation to it. Okay, the word judgment has a very negative connotation to it. You don't want to aim to be judgmental. No one takes pride in being a judgmental person. I think that it's not a good characteristic to have, you know, at least for me. At least I try not to be judgmental as much as possible, because when you're judging someone, like I said, it's coming from ego. It's coming from, like, looking at them and being like, in some way you think that you're better than them or that you would do something different than them. It's like looking at them and being like, okay, well, I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm better than that. Or why is she wearing that? Or why is she not wearing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically how I view judgment. Man. So a lot of people have been judging me and my family, especially my sister and my brother-in-law, Brian, Cena and Brian. A lot of people have been judging us based off of really false accusations, things that people from ego or whatever have created in their minds and thought, okay, this is what they're doing, or this is who they are. I've been angry about everything, and I've been feeling very betrayed too. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like it's hard to know that the people who say that they support me, if they don't understand something, they're going to attack me. So to hear the things that were being made up about me, to hear the things that I was being accused of, everybody in my family, over nothing.
And it's just like the fact that you gotta block people, do it. You know, and the type of stuff that you want on you, like the energy that you want in right now, I feel like you not responding in a negative light, how you're doing now, is just spreading positive energy, you know?
Cheese is so big, huh?
What's up? I guess maybe because you don't follow me, you know? You didn't see my comment.
You don't follow me either. You're not about to put me on blast. I don't even know how you saw me go live when you don't follow me. You were creeping.
Yo!
You were creeping.
Yo, it was it popped up on my explore page. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. We just gonna let you get away with that one.
Type thing, like, you know, and I feel like people just look at public figures like they cannot do wrong, you know? And the moment I feel like I don't agree with what they did, I am going to put this cancel button on them. That is, like you said, like, that's pure judgment. Like, oh, so you're better than, like, let's use you as an example. So you're better than Natalie because you feel she made a mistake or did something that you're judging based off of an assumption. from a 10-minute video. That ain't even true. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even know whether or not a person made a mistake based off of one little thing, one little piece of their life that you see.
Yeah.
Like,
so, and the thing is, though, and this is what I told you before, is that I agree with everything you're saying. But two, as a public figure, and this is why I'm glad that you said that you didn't snap on people and you're just blocking people, that comes with our territory. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to be vulnerable enough to put it out there, you know, we got to know what can come. There's trolls, you feel me? And those trolls, I feel like it's just their job to cancel people. It's their job to put hater comments under, you know, your comments and stuff like that. So we got to be strong enough to where it's not letting, and even your family, not letting everything get to them. And I'm not saying that they're, oh, it's all right, don't let it get to you. I'm saying as that public figure, we have to know, like, all right, this is the territory. You know what I'm saying? But don't tolerate the shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't tolerate it. That's why I like that you said, instead of snapping on them, what I'm gonna do is just block y'all, because that energy, you don't really need that energy in your space and what you're doing and how creative you're trying to be spiritually, mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Right. People are saying stuff like about me that is like, wow, you are so far from the truth. Like saying that I don't really care about you, I don't love you. Whatever. I'm like, bro,
you love me.
First of all,
I know you love me.
Did you have feelings for me before I confessed my love? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. What?
I did. I had feelings for you before you confessed your feelings for me. I was like in denial, like big denial, you know? But I feel like you admitting it to me made me have to face it and really like not be in denial anymore and think about it.
But my question is, when did it start?
I didn't know what those feelings were. Imagine this. You're straight for your whole life. When though you don't know, it's hard for your brain to like put two and two together and realize that these strong feelings of love that you're having for somebody is actually more than just friends. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like when you're a young, you know, preteen or teenager or whatever, and you like somebody for the first time, it's kind of like shocking. You have to like kind of like take a minute and be like, wait a minute, do I like this person?
Hold up.
Like I didn't experience this before. So it was like learning something completely new for me. And it took, when I actually realized like, dang, I'm actually like, I think I like her. And this was before. Shut up. This was before she actually admitted her feelings to me. When I realized, it was like a certain date she was about to go on. And I just literally, she was about to go on a date. And throughout our whole friendship, we were like going on dates and stuff. But it was like, everything felt like it was kind of coming to a head a little bit. You know what I mean? And she was like telling me about this date she was about to go on or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I thought we were about to be hanging out that night, but apparently not.
No, we weren't.
She planned on going on this date. And I was like, you should just hang out with me. And she was just like, we hang out every day. And she tells me she's going to go on this date. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm playing it off and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I just felt myself feeling like choked up. Like, it was so weird. Like, I just literally started feeling like choked up, and I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, I'm like, is it that time of the month? Like, why am I feeling like emotional out of nowhere, you know? I wasn't jealous. I was like heartbroken, and I didn't know. I ended up excusing myself, and I was like, oh, hold on 1 second. Like, we were at a restaurant. So then I ended up going to the bathroom, and in the bathroom, like, randomly, I just started, like, boo-hoo crying. Like,
why were you in the bathroom crying, baby?
I was like, oh my God, I think I love her. In my, like, literally, I said that, like, out loud to myself. And the crazy thing is, you ended up admitting to me, like, maybe, like, a week later, like, how you felt about me. I feel like it was just, like, everything was just coming to a head, you know? Like,
I love you so much, bro. Let me crying over here.
I was crying, and then I had to like literally. It was bad, guys. It was like, you know, one of them cries where you're like, like you can't breathe.
Come here. Come here.
It was like,
Damn.
it was so bad. It was so bad, and I was just like, it was so many emotions, and I was so shocked because like before that point, I literally did not know what it was that I was feeling. I was just like, oh, she's my best friend, like, you know.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then I like got myself together. I wiped my face and stuff, and then I went back out to where we were eating at. And she was like, I was trying so hard. You know how hard it is to play off like that you were just crying, like.
Bruh!
But she basically was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, "I'm good." And I started crying again in the restaurant, but not as hard.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing. I just really wanted your company tonight." Like, I was like, not trying to tell her what was wrong.
Yeah.
She still went and hung out with her. She ain't shit.
I didn't know. Y'all know how much I love Nana.
Crying, like, I just really wanted your company tonight. And she was like, I'm still gonna
I was
go.
super passionate about holding you and stuff, but it was like,
bye. You left. You went on your little date.
Let's go.
First and foremost, I just want to say that
what?
I love you.
Love you too.
I know that you know that I love you and stuff, but I just wanted to say it, you know, where you can see my face.
What?
It's just been really hard.
What do you mean?
It's been really
I don't like to see you emotional. What? Talk to me.
the amount of people saying that I don't love you and making these assumptions and stuff about a relationship that has meant so much to me for the past 3 years.
Oh, Natalie.
I know it's just, it's tough, you know, being accused of things and attacked by people who don't know you and don't know half of the stuff that happens behind the scenes. They literally see not even 1% of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
There's how many hours in a day, and they get to only see us for maybe 30 minutes a week.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just so unfair. So I wanted to be coming to Miami and my reasonings for it and stuff. I know we talked about this already, but like I said, just people attacking and assuming and judging and stuff is just making me want to talk to you about it. Let me just get it out.
Alright, go ahead.
Me coming to Miami has been 100% for my mental health. It hasn't been me being done with you completely or being like, yo, I'm out, like being done with EXN. I don't know why people are jumping to those conclusions because I never said that to anybody. It has been 100% for like my mental health. You know, I needed to be with my mom so she can help me deal with the emotions that I was feeling from stuff that has happened over the past few years. You know what I mean? And
look, Natalie, I know it's not just I just told you, and I'm not frustrated with you. I'm just frustrated that I know it's not because of a tweet. I know that it's so much deeper than that, and people jump into conclusions, and then that's hurting you. That shit hurts me, and I hate to see you hurt. Like, I hate it, bruh. I know you had to make the decision for your mental health and everything that you was going through personally. Don't let these stupid comments make you feel like, you know, even worse about what's going on with your sanity and your mental health, you know?
This time apart is just really just showing me how much I love you and how much I care about you.
Your sanity and how you feel means so much to me. And the fact that I can even just think that some of these people said that they support us, but then like turn their back on you, and you literally, man, it's heartbreaking. And I just want to say I'm sorry. You know, I know this has affected you so much. I support you, and I'm glad that you're taking this time for you, because that's what you need. And don't let anybody make you feel like what you did was wrong because the reaction that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? I support
and that's
you.
what's been really hard is
I'm so sorry that you have to feel this, and you know, I care about you. I love you. you know, and you're loved.
I just really wanted to talk real quick to let you know like where my mind's at, and that, you know, I love you and I care about you, and I just want to tell you that face to face. I know I've been telling you that, but yeah.